some squash pickings today, and beautiful squash, beautiful. This is how you do it. I keep telling people, it's not hard. Grow your own food. It's good for you, it's delicious, healthy, and it's not hard to do. The prepping is a little bit hard, I'm not going to lie about that. But just let nature take its course. And you don't have to plant a big garden like this. And this sink is wonderful. Everything is washed right here. This is fantastic. Don't have to bring anything in the house dirty. And these are beautiful. Look at them. Yeah, all the squash this year was fantastic. Look at there's my crossbreed. Yellow zucchini with green zucchini. It's weird. Anyway, it's all good. Fred's Garden, July 2018. And I don't know how many batches of squash we've picked. Probably 5 or 6. Some batches were bigger than this. And we've been eating a lot of squash. And still got plenty to go. And there's a trick to keeping your squash going. A lot of people, when they get a few crops, their plant just dies out. Well, if you cut off the leaves, look at the leaves that are starting to get damaged, cut them off at the base. It rejuvenates the plant and gives the plant more energy to produce more fruit. And you'll notice more fruit setting all the time. And you can have squash right up to September, October, if you use that method. It's not hard. Just look at your leaves. You know, when they start to, the sun gets to them and they start turning, or there's bugs on them, remove them right away and don't throw them in the compost pile, because you don't want to transfer that over to next year's crop. Put them in another bin and burn them or whatever. But you want to get those dead leaves off your plants. As you see, I did a lot of trimming today. I trimmed these right out, and they're going to keep growing. I can show you. This is where my potatoes were. Now I'm growing cucumbers for the fall. See my cukes? So the potato patch just became a cucumber patch. And you can see, here's some more growing here, see? So you got to cut them back. Give the bees a chance to fertilize a good crop, see? See how I cut them? See the new crop coming in already? And you're going to have all new crops. And it makes the plant a lot stronger. You get little ones like this that didn't get pollinated. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. They're no good. You see the bees are in there now. See? They're pollinating my squash. See all the squash? And this is from cutting the plants back. There's some pumpkins right there. See the pumpkins? Little tiny pumpkins. See them? There he is. And I got stuff growing everywhere. And it's all good. Like I say, I got a lot of acorn squash this year, which makes me happy. And these are cukes for my fall. And I'm starting to get a lot of cucumbers on my other side of my garden. And eggplant, I started picking beautiful eggplant. They're starting to come, and no blemishes on them whatsoever. See, this one here. See, I trimmed it back. See the new zucchini? It'll just keep producing. You can see how much I trimmed this plant. See? Look. See, I trimmed it right out. And now it'll produce new crop. So don't be afraid to trim it. I know everybody hates to trim their plants, but if you don't, the plant's going to die. It's just going to fade out. And this one I did this morning too. I took a lot of squash out of here this morning, and I trimmed it right down. Got the old leaves that are damaged out of there, so new leaves can grow and crop up. And my pumpkins, I trimmed my pumpkins the other day, like I told you in another video, and it's took. See, it's already flowering. So trimming does not hurt a garden. It's part of the life cycle of the garden. You can't just leave crops grow and expect them to continue with the old stuff on them. And I checked out the pumpkins this morning. These pumpkins I pollinated myself, and they took. See it? What you see there is coffee grinds. Coffee grinds keeps the squirrels and stuff away from it, deer and everything. They don't like coffee grinds. And here's another one I pollinated. See, it took. I got some more I'm going to have to pollinate. These are just starting over here. And I'll show you what I did. I told you about that trimming. I trimmed the plant over there, a pumpkin plant, because it was crawling up my corn. And it was just too heavy. The fruit would have fell off. So I cut a piece right off of it. And it's all I did was stick it in the compost. And look at it. It's taken. Look at this. Imagine that. They do nothing to it but stick it in the compost. And now this plant will grow just like the big plant here. And it's funny, you look at it this way, it's all leaning the other way, and the other side is beautiful. And you can see the size of this pumpkin, see? And this is only a couple of days old. That's a good fertilization right there. And this is a good fertilization right there. I put some compost around it to make it soft. So, to protect it, so animals don't walk on them and break them. Anyway, this is my pumpkin patch, and that's doing good. The only thing I can do is hope for the best and hope the animals don't destroy it on me. Like I said, coffee grinds, garlic, anything you put on there detours the wild animals. They do not like coffee grinds or garlic. I don't know what it is about it. They just don't like it. So whenever I see the squirrels attacking my corn, I throw some coffee grinds in it, see? And they just don't like it. Anyway, here's a pumpkin right here. See, this pumpkin here, this pumpkin grew all the way down the other end on top of the corn. This is the one I had to trim out, and that's the piece over there. So, that's it. Short video. But like I say, don't be afraid to trim your plants back. And my tomatoes haven't come in yet. Tons of tomatoes. They just haven't come in yet. So, this is crop for today, July 2018, Fred's Garden. Have a good day, everyone.